We're back for another Dokkan battle video, and I wanted to do a video sort of highlighting this Piccolo right here. This is a Piccolo that you are able to grind up from the new story event, which basically covers the events of, I believe, the Garlic Jr. movie, as well as the Garlic Jr. Like filler arc, right? Which, dude, it's so stupid. Oh, Saiyan Saga? No. We cannot have a Saiyan Saga category, but a category for the Garlic Jr. filler arc, of course we could have a category for that. So, again, we have that stage, right, which covers, you know, sort of the, the Garlic Jr. stuff, right? This Piccolo right here is what you grind from that Garlic Jr., story event, right? Now, one thing that is very, very clear is that this Piccolo is going to get a Dokkan Awakening, right? And we know that it's not going to be into another Piccolo, because if we take a look at his categories, we'll see all he has is the Heavenly Events category, as well as Battle of Wits, right? So this Piccolo right here, you know, what two characters are on both of those categories? It's Krillin, Piccolo and Krillin, right? Because you look at a lot of the typical categories Piccolo would have, stuff like Worthy Rivals, and then, you know, you take a look at who was fighting with Gohan on the lookout, and it's Piccolo and Krillin, right? So it's very clear that this unit is going to Dokkan Awaken into a Piccolo and Krillin card. Now, I would say that this unit is going to be good, because you look at him right now, and it's like, just sort of as he is right now, he's, you know, getting 70% attack and defense start a turn, another 70% attack and defense with Kid Gohan on the team, and then Heavenly Events category allies 2 key and 20% attack and defense. That's probably, after Dokkan Awakening, going to be 3 key and 40% attack and defense, right? A very significant support set buff. The only problem, dude, the Heavenly Events category, this is not exactly what I would consider or call a good team. This team flat out sucks, right? Like, it's just, it sucks. This is probably the worst idea for a category they've ever had. This is probably worse than even Special Pose. At least you understood what the point of Special Pose was. But it's like this, they're sort of counting this as like the Garlic Jr. filler arc. Because if you look at its placement in the category, like the order that categories are in, they have it like in between the Planet Namek Saga category and then in between the Android / Cell Saga category. So that's sort of the way they're counting it. But then, you know, they got like the Boo characters and, you know, the Cell characters from when they were, you know, training at the Lookout and fighting at Kami's Lookout and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this category. I think it's pretty unnecessary. Now, again, this unit should be pretty good in the future. I mean, look at him right here. 125k defense. All he gets is a 30% attack buff on super attack. He does not get any defense on super or anything like that. So that's it, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at his links. Okay. So he has Demonic Ways, Brainiacs, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, Gaze of Respect, and Shocking Speed. Now, Demonic Ways is 2 key, 10% attack and defense, and then Gaze of Respect is also 2 key, 10% attack and defense. That's both going to be good. And then we would get... No, nothing. It's just the same. This Gohan just has the same links over there. All right, so let's go ahead and have Piccolo attack. Let's see what we're able to do with him. Again, this is sort of an incomplete unit right now, this Piccolo. He, with certainty, is going to be a lot better after his Dokkan Awakening. Because even on top of, you know, the 3 key and 40% attack and offensive buff, which I'm quite certain he's going to have, I think that, you know, there could be more to the card as well, right? Like, I think we very easily could see this Piccolo and Krillin card, you know, like, raise defense on super attack as well, right? So, like, if everything I'm thinking is going to be the case, this could be a free-to-play unit. They're not going to hit very hard, right? Like, let's get that out of the way. But this really could be a free-to-play unit that could be touching near 200k defense. Again, I don't think their attack stat will be anything to write home about. Probably like, you know, 1.5 million to 2 million range. But 200k defense, 40% attack and defensive support, and then key as a free-to-play unit is very good. Like this is definitely a very strong unit. that Dokkan is releasing. Now, remember, I really need to emphasize to a lot of you dummies out there who, like, you know, does not grind like a lot of, whatchamacallit, like a lot of you guys are not, don't grind free-to-play units, stuff like that. Why am I going to grind it? I'm never going to use it, blah, 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 blah. Keep in mind that units you will use, because, again, I've got every single unit in the game, and these Prime Battle LRs, these EZA LRs, I'm using them over many summonable units in the game, right? Like, it's like I'm running, like, a lot of these major, like, you know, EZA, LRB pan and stuff like that. I'm running over a lot of major units, right? The thing about it is that you are probably going to need, like, in the future, this, again, probably a Piccolo and Krillin, right? I bet you we would need them for, like first form LR Cell. Like, I bet you him, like, his EZA area, you know, this Piccolo and Krillin, presumably, might get an EZA at some point in the future, and then we would need them, you know, rainbowed fully EZA'd in order to do the Cell EZA. Like, that's exactly the type of thing I am expecting. So, you really should grind all free-to-play units moving forward, and it's like, you don't have to actually rainbow them right away. You farm up their dupes, right? Open up their dupe paths, but you don't necessarily have to rainbow them that second, right? Rainbow them when you want to use them or you need them, but just get it done ahead of time so that, okay, I've got the dupes open and stuff like that. Again, when I need to, I'll be ready to go, right? All right, so we'll do this right here. I'm going to leave Kabe on rotation with Piccolo. Kabe, of course, being the 50% super support will be good. What are we at? 140? Yeah, see, dude, this is what I'm talking about. This guy with a Dokkan Awakening can look really solid, I think. Like, again, like, just from, like, extra stats you would get from Dokkan Awakening and stuff like that. And then, like, literally all they have to do is just give him that very simple effect, which is just, you know, like, raise defense for 1 turn on super attack, but, you know, the 30% defensive buff. That would make this guy an exceptional either slot 2 or slot 3 unit. Now, a 1 million attack stat, like, honestly, at this point, it's not average or okay. A 1 million attack stat is outright bad. I know a lot of people, oh, what? Yeah, dude. A 1 million attack stat is outright bad at this point. That's just how it is, right? You're not gonna get any goodness by a 1 million attack stat. All right, a little bit of a wonky rotation right here. Triple Kid Gohan, but sure. We got the triple Kid Gohan rotation right here. Let's see how much damage this Kid Gohan does. So this is him, no support, no links, 2 million right there. Okay, yeah, not really the craziest. I mean, in a lot of situations, we're not going to see Kid Gohan. He's not going to be doing really impressive attack stats. Like that Kid Gohan's not going to shoot out a huge amount of damage or anything. That's just not his forte, right? It's not what we're going to be seeing from him. Okay, so with Gowasu and Zamasu, we have Brainiacs active. That's cool. And we're at 143k defense right there. Again, the Kid Gohan is going to work well with, like, Piccolo and Krillin and stuff like that. Because, again, Demonic Ways, I wonder if his links will change, though. I mean, now that I think about it, his links could very easily change, right? Like, maybe he'll lose, like, Demonic Ways or Gaze of Respect if he really is going to Dokkan Awaken into a Piccolo and Krillin. That would be bad, though. They wouldn't really do that to us, right? Where, like, he could lose those links, right? Which are good for that Gohan. Because the Heavenly Events team, like, if you're running this team, the team is just completely run around, like, AGL LR Gohan, this AGL Gohan Dokkan Fest, maybe, like, Int Gotenks. A lot of the characters on there are not runnable, right? You're probably not gonna run the villains. What are you're gonna run Garlic Jr. and transforming Boo as a rotation? Hell no, dude. No way. I'm not running. Like, I did that in one of these videos, the Heavenly Events, like, category video. I did actually do that, and it's like, it just doesn't really work that good because, like, exchange, like, I keep calling him Exchange Boo, but it's the transforming STR Super Boo, right? Like, he's just not really that impressive of a unit. Like, when he's Buhan, like, he could be solid, and, like, you know, he's gonna share a few links with Garlic Jr. at that point, but Like, the first 4 turns, that Super Buu is, like, very, very, very mid. And he doesn't gain big bad bosses until he actually becomes Buuhan. Only Buuhan has big bad bosses for those units, right? So it's just going to leave you in a very, very tricky spot if you're going to try and run, like, a rotation or something like that. Like, you know what's funny is, for this Heavenly Events category, yeah, it's great they gave us Garlic Jr. and stuff like that, but we need all of his henchmen, too. The Spice Boys, as they're called in the dub. They all need, like, individual free-to-play cards, like the Ginyu Force or some shit, honestly. Like that's what we need. Like, it's, I don't know. Alright, so this is a pretty good turn for Piccolo. So we have, what, Brainiacs and Gaze of Respect active right here. 135k defense. I mean, he's not putting up the craziest numbers of all time or anything like that. But again, his role is not to be like some great mega huge damage dealing killer or anything like that, right? Like, he's definitely designed to be a floating or slot 2 sort of support type unit that's just gonna, you know, sort of be floating around and not really doing much. His job is just going to be provide extra power to Gohan, right? I just don't really see, like, the problem with this Heavenly Events category, man, is, like, you look at the future of this category, right? Like, they could do an LR Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, sure. They could do an LR Final Flash Vegeta, sure. Maybe, like, an LR Vegeta and Trunks from when they leave the time chamber, right? Like think of the Vegeta and Trunks EZA unit that we got, you know, during the 250 million download celebration or whatever. Or was that 300? I think it was 250 million. I think. Or was it 300? No, it's 300. I think it was a 300 million download celebration. Whatever it was, right? Like, we can get, like, an LR version of that unit. But, like, you go through the category, there's just not a lot of avenue for the team to get buffed at all. Like, I just don't think we're going to see a high potential for this category, right? Like, I don't know, unless they make, like, I guess if they do Garlic Jr. and his henchman as, like, an LR or something. But it's like, there's just, this is just, like, so stupid. I feel like they really missed with this category, right? Like, I'm okay with this Kid Gohan being a Dokkan Fest, but this Heavenly Events category was not a good idea. They should have instead, it should have been, like, they could have done, like, an anime filler category or something. Or, like, just, like, anime stuff that could have included, like, Bardock and First Form Frieza from the Bardock special. Like, LR Team Bardock and stuff like that could have been on there. Just sort of, like, anime filler characters, right? So, like, Pikkon, Super Kaioken Goku would be on there. You know, various different characters that would be released or have been released. You know, in the future, if they do, like, Angel Krillin and Angel Yamcha that fight Kid Buu in Dragon Ball Z, that's filler, and that's, you know, Dragon Ball Z filler. Like, there's a lot of different, like, moments that they could have done for that category. Like, an overall filler category, 172 in this turn. An overall filler category, I think, would have worked much better than just, like, Heavenly Events. Like, just not really the smartest, I think. All right, we'll do this last turn right here for Piccolo. Again, he's not really super crazy right now, but, I mean, we have no idea what he's going to look like, right? This story event, by the way, it's currently May. I'm recording this on May 31st. This story event goes into, like, July 7th. So, I mean, they're definitely going to be adding at least a whole bunch of stages. Maybe part 2 of this celebration is going to be a massive buff to this Heavenly Events category. Maybe they are going to add all of Garlic Jr.'s henchmen and stuff like that in. Maybe. I mean, that would be good. Like, I hate that they are, like, we're just going to make all these categories have, like, 30 units on it that suck. Like, I just wish they would stop doing that, right? But, I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know what you think. We'll go ahead and finish up here. Again, we'll see what this Piccolo is going to look like once he Dokkan Awakens into, presumably, the Piccolo and Krillin card. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.